How's it going, ladies and Bruce's up, Bobby Sixkilla, and welcome back to Zero Escape VLR. It is time for us to leave the treatment center. We finished the puzzle, we just never left, because it was going to take a whole bunch of extra time, so let's get on out there now and see what happens next. I think there might be one more puzzle room, depending on how this goes. Yes, I'm ready. Of course we're ready. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, blah, blah, blah. Let's go. Alrighty, tidy. Time to move on out. Why are we looking at the roof?
Ambidex's gate has been opened.
Thanks for that, Dio.
45 minutes remain until Ambidex's game polling closes.
What the hell?
Somebody else must have opened one of the AB rooms.
Yeah, I wonder who. Why would they do that? Whatever. We should be heading back anyway. I headed for the door.
Wait!
Clover's voice stopped me. What is it? I turned to see her pointing toward the wall with the treatment pods.
The screen, it changed.
What?
The screen on the pod's monitor thingy.
Oh yeah. It says recent operational records. I stepped closer and began to read. What it said was interesting. Currently treating one subject. That one subject had to be Quark. This was the pod we put him into, after all. I read on. 7:48, one subject released. 8:06, one subject successfully restored. 8:16, cold sleep mode disengaged. Beginning restoration of one subject. All prior records have been erased. Authorization, admin. I checked the other pods. They were all the same. 7:48, one subject released. 8:06, one subject successfully restored. 8:16, cold sleep mode disengaged. That's where we came from then, yeah? That's where they put us while they were waiting for the game to start, while they were collecting everyone. Whoa, what is all this?
I think it's saying that about 8 hours ago, somebody in this pod woke up from cold sleep. Well, 3 people actually. 1 for each pod. They all say the same thing, see?
That's before we all woke up, huh? I mean, it hasn't been 8 hours yet.
Yeah.
So the 3 people could be 3 of us. They could have been captured earlier. Don't know how much earlier. Then they were thawed out 8 hours ago and carried into the AB rooms.
Yeah, that seems reasonable. I really don't think there'd be anyone else in here besides the 9 of us. Well, I guess it's actually the 10 of us, huh?
Yeah. If you count the old woman we found, then it would be 10, wouldn't it? So who were the 3 pod people?
Don't ask me. How am I supposed to know that? All it says is subject. A, that's creepy. B, it doesn't tell us anything about who they might have been.
It doesn't say when they were put into cold sleep either.
And this bit, where it says, all prior records have been erased. Authorization admin.
It's obviously
That seems
the
pretty
boss.
suspicious to me.
0. I wonder why they wouldn't just write the time though.
What?
Well, you said it yourself. The log says 8 hours ago, not like 9:15 AM. Those minus signs have to mean this far in the past. Who would ever write the time like that?
Yeah, that is weird.
Maybe Zero Senior doesn't want us to know what the actual time is.
Why not?
Hell if I know. Speaking of things I don't know, everything. Why did this stuff suddenly show up? Seems like whatever it was that triggered this activated as soon as we opened the door to leave.
Wouldn't that mean Zero Senior set it up to work that way?
Yeah, but why? That's what I'm asking. What reason would he have to do that?
Maybe he wanted us to see the records.
Perhaps, but he deleted a bunch of data. Why?
Could it all be a trick?
A trick?
All of these records are fake. Zero Senior just set it up to mess with us.
So you're saying this was just a joke?
Well, I can't say for sure, but it seems possible, right?
No, it doesn't make any sense.
Well, let's ask somebody else. Maybe they can think of something.
Who? Yeah, you're right. If the AB gates have opened, we need to be heading back to the warehouse anyway.
Yeah, and we need to tell everyone what happened with Quark.
Yeah, otherwise Tenmyoji's gonna freak. We double-checked that Quark was alright in his pod, then hurried out of the treatment center. Off we go! Alright, what's the haps? Who are we up against? I've forgotten. Oh, we're with Quark. Is this another warehouse?
It looks just like the other one. Hey, could you show me that map? Yeah, I thought so. This one is right under the Floor A warehouse.
Huh, so it is.
Oh, are those?
Chromatic doors. Those doors are white.
And there are 3 of them.
Okay, let's go take a closer look.
I knew it. These are chromatic doors. See? They've got a little box right next to them.
Yep.
Just like the others.
So these are the 3rd round chromatic doors, huh? I guess we'll be coming back here pretty soon.
Yeah. Well, we might not have to.
What do you mean?
We both have 6 BP right now.
We can't betray Quark. Yeah, that's true. So?
We're a pair, right?
Yeah.
And who's our opponent?
Quark.
Exactly. But he's in the pod right now, so...
So, why did we try and save him if we're gonna leave him to die?
Before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
What monster would do that? I mean, we're gonna do it. Not now, but next time. You aren't saying we should pick Betray, are
Weren't
you?
you planning to? I thought that was why you were okay with option C when we were making the groups.
No, that's not... I thought that with Quark's condition, I'd be ally to choose ally and not worry about getting betrayed.
Oh, come on. You don't need to lie to me. We're partners. That means we share the same destiny. So let's not hide anything from each other, okay?
I'm not hiding anything.
Wait, you're serious? You were really going to pick ally? Whoa, hold on a second there. We might not get another chance like this. Let's say we ally and get up to 8 points. We don't know if we'll be able to get any points next round. For all we know, there might not even be a next round. There are 3 other people with 6 BP, right? Dio, K, and Phi. What do you think's going to happen if one of them gets 9 points this round?
That's not gonna happen.
Why not?
Phi and Luna are playing against Tenmyoji. He's only got 1 BP left though. I really don't think they'd pick Betray. If Tenmyoji picked ally, they'd kill him. The same goes for Dio. He's playing against Alice and Kay. And Alice's
No!
BP.
Don't even think about that!
I agree. But her BP is the same as Tenmyoji's, so unless Dio's willing to kill someone, he won't be able to get his BP to 9. He is willing to kill someone. Definitely.
Then Alice has to vote Betray.
Yeah, that is generally the best defensive choice.
But if Dio chooses ally, then Kay would have 9 BP.
Dio won't pick ally. Dio's never picked ally. Yeah.
Jeez. Well, it's just like I said then. If Kay gets 9 BP, then there won't be a 3rd AB game.
Well, that's not necessarily the case.
So it's over when someone gets 9 BP.
Nope. As long as that person doesn't open the number 9 door, the game goes on!
So you think that Kay will stay here, even if he gets enough points to leave?
Nope. I don't know, but it's
No,
possible.
it's not!
You're right, it isn't. Well, we can think about how we're going to vote later. For now, we need to get back to the others. There's a couple of things I've got to do when we get back.
Fine.
Okay, back to floor A then. Let's move. I turned and headed for the exit. After a few moments, I heard Clover's footsteps following behind me. Are we there yet? There's always so much travel. At least we're getting there. Looking tasty. Looking tasty. We must be getting close to the true end now because we're running out of paths. We've done most of the paths. We must be nearly done with the game. And we're kind of just finishing up these little wee branching paths that obviously aren't going to go anywhere. Sometimes give you a little bit more information. A little bit more. That sometimes you can use later.
Clover. Oh, thank goodness you're back.
Yep.
Are we the last ones?
Yes.
Hey, where's Quark?
Timioji's expression was furious, and from the way he was stomping towards me, I felt like I only had a few seconds before I was on the ground with his hands around my neck. I explained what had happened with Quark and the pods as quickly as I could.
So are these pod things really safe?
Probably.
Probably?
No, they're definitely safe. He's fine.
Well, are they safe or aren't they? Look,
Probably.
I'm just worried about him, alright? Can you take me to this treatment center, Clover? Don't worry. We've still got 20 minutes left. Plenty of time to go have a look and come back.
Okay. Come on then.
As soon as she finished, she was off. Timioji followed at her heels. In the blink of an eye, they were gone, out the magenta door. Alright, you guys got some splaining to do.
I beg your pardon?
You opened the AB gates before the Clover and I got back, didn't you? I want to know why the hell you go and do something like that.
Sigma, take a look.
As she spoke, Fi gestured towards the line of AB rooms. Only one was open.
It's not like we opened them all up.
So you're saying only one person or one pair jumped the gun here?
Yes.
Well then, who was it?
I opened it.
Of course. So it was you. Figured as much.
It's not really a big deal, okay? I mean, you came right back.
Yes, Dio, yes it is a big deal.
Why? If you hadn't made it back by the deadline, you'd have just defaulted to ally.
No, not just. Are you telling me you didn't know? Didn't you find one of these notes?
What?
We found this in the treatment center.
There was no such thing in the pressure exchange chamber.
I didn't see one in the pantry either.
Huh. Well, whatever. You should really probably read it though.
Here are some more AB game rules for you. Not voting is not a option. If both parties refuse to vote, then every bunny gets penalized. In other words, one person out of every color group of 3 has to vote.
You get it now? If we hadn't got back in time, Clover, Quark, and I could have died. And you just...
Alright, I get it. Sorry. Cut me some slack though, man. I didn't know.
So you wouldn't have opened the gate if you did?
Of course I wouldn't have. What the
Of course you
hell,
wouldn't.
bro?
Are we done yet? Are they coming back yet?
You said the room you went into was a treatment center, right?
Yeah.
If they treat people there, I'd think they'd have shelves of medicine and stuff. Did you find any Excelavir?
No. It's not really that kind of place. It just had those pods. And that was it. Besides, if we'd found anything to cure Radical 6, we wouldn't have put Quark in the pod.
I see. Can the pod cure Radical 6?
No, unfortunately.
How do you know that?
Oh, well, it said so on the screen, next to the pods. Something about how it can provide relief from the symptoms, but it can't actually cure the disease. That's better than nothing, though. Oh, right. There's one more thing about the pods I should tell you. As quickly as I could, I explained what the records had said about the pod's occupants and their cold sleep.
Cold sleep?
Are you suggesting that 3 of us were, until recently, cryogenically frozen?
Yes. If you can trust what we read, yeah.
Which of us are the pod people then?
Well, you're already cryogenically frozen lady, aren't you? I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It didn't say who they were, or even when they were frozen.
So this cold sleep, that means they basically froze the body solid, right? Not like how a bear or something hibernates where it just slows way down.
Yeah, I think so.
So what would happen to the heart?
What?
Wouldn't it stop when you were put into a cold sleep?
Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off.
Oh my god, we can take our bracelets off? Oh, so if we go to cold sleep, our bracelets would come off.
Then we can just defrost ourselves right away.
You said there were 3 pods, right?
We'd only need to do it 3 times for the 9 of us.
Uh-huh.
I imagine that will work for you, but perhaps not so much for me.
The armor. Well, we know where the key is for the armor too.
Don't worry. I'm sure we'll figure something out. We should go have a look at any rate.
Holy crap, we can
We'll
get
be able
out.
to come up with a plan once we know more.
Of course.
Well, that's huge. That is huge.
What? What do you mean the cold sleep function doesn't work?
I'm sorry.
You don't have anything to apologize for, Luna. Zero Senior must have just locked it down.
When Clover and I were here, it worked.
Yeah, I remember checking it.
Then that bastard set this up. Oh, that's low.
It is not pleasant, but consider this. We have seen how thorough Zero is. Would he really have left such an obvious loophole?
Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. If Zero Jr. heard me, he could have shut it off.
Whatever the case, it is an unfortunate outcome.
It is.
Unfortunate? Really? You sure? Aren't you just a little bit relieved? After all, we were
You
gonna
can't
get our
go,
bracelets off while you were stuck with yours.
How could you say that? I would never be so petty as...
Before Kay could finish, the announcer's voice echoed through the facility.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
We better get
All
back.
players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Time's running out. We should get back, guys.
I'm staying here. I can't leave Quark.
Are you nuts, old man? You're a solo. Luna and Phi could kill you.
Yeah, I know. I've only got 1 BP.
Exactly. If you don't vote, you'll default to ally. All they have to do is pick Betray.
We won't. You staying here won't change our vote.
Right. We always intended to choose ally. Tenmyoji staying here is just another reason for us to stick to that plan.
Luna has the same number of BP as you, Tenmyoji. Normally, the safe plan would be to choose Betray. Since you will be unable to betray them, then Phi and Luna can choose to ally without worrying about their own points.
Yes.
Well, there you go. I trust Phi and Luna. I'm sure they'll choose ally.
Phi wouldn't, but Luna would. Sounds good. Okay then, Tenmyoji, well, you take care of Quark.
You think I need you to tell me that? I won't take my eyes off him for a minute.
Come on. We don't have much time left. We need to go.
Go on then, let's go. Well, we'll ally first time, of course. Back at the Floor A warehouse, we open the AB rooms. And then when we come back through, we'll betray next time, I guess. Because we've got to see everything.
4 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Even if it means Tenmyoji's going to yell at us. But she will. Alright, Clover. We should probably head in too.
Okay.
Can we do it then? Let's go. Start. Lockdown.
Sigma, do you remember what I said back in the other warehouse?
Yeah, you told me you should betray Quark because you might not get another chance like this, right?
Yeah. Can I, take that back? I
Huh?
changed my mind a little bit after talking to Tenmyoji. I think we should choose ally.
Hey, that's more than just a little bit. That's like someone trading in a Shih Tzu for a German Shepherd. What the hell happened with you two? Did he say something to you?
I can't tell you.
What? Why?
I just can't. You'd laugh if I did anyway.
I won't laugh.
Really?
Promise.
Well, I still can't tell you.
Hey, come on.
I promised. I told Tenmyoji I wouldn't tell anybody.
Alright, fine. I won't ask about it again. The Tenmyoji doesn't really have anything to do with this, right? Our opponent is Quark.
No, he does matter. Quark is really important to Tenmyoji. If we betray Quark, we're betraying Tenmyoji. Come on, don't you remember? When we were going into the red, blue, and green doors, Tenmyoji said something.
I didn't say there wasn't anyone I trusted. There's one person, Clover. I just know that you'll keep him safe.
I can't betray somebody who'd say that about me.
You seem pretty ready to betray him back on floor B.
That's because I didn't know who he was.
Oh, so you're saying you know who Tenmyoji really is?
Well, if what he told me was true, yeah.
Okay.
1 minute remains.
How can it hurt to tell us
until
then?
Ambidex game polling closes.
Please, choose ally.
You aren't gonna try and vote yourself?
If I try, you'll just throw me off, right? I
No,
don't think
of
I'm
course not.
strong enough to fight you. So,
Alright. With that, I turned to face the voting machine. The question was, what would I do? Ally or betray? Just as Clover had said, betraying Quark was like betraying Tenmyoji. That wasn't even taken into consideration that Quark was just a kid. And he was infected with a deadly disease that would almost certainly kill him if we didn't do something. How could I betray someone like that? Only a monster would take advantage of a helpless child for their own gain. On the other hand, what Clover had said in the warehouse on floor B was true. It was unlikely I'd get a chance like this again. If I choose betray, I'd have 9 BP. I'd be able to escape this godforsaken hellhole. God.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Don't forget to leave it down to the last second. So what would my choice be? What would I do? Ally or betray? I chose.
3, 2, 1. Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results. Thank you for your Ambidex.
Yeah. Every time. Every time with the blah blah blah.
what did you choose, Sigma?
You didn't see me push the button?
No?
Huh. Well, you'll know in a moment. Let's go. I gave her a light pat on the shoulder and headed towards the wall where the results would be displayed.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Betray, betray. Ally, ally. Ally, ally. Yep, that pretty much works out.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly.
Seems about right to me.
Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Dude, Alice is so far behind.
So you chose ally, huh?
Yeah. Quark is sick. A kid. And unable to vote. I can bring myself to betray someone like that.
Thank you.
No need to thank me. Only did what anyone would have. So you guys chose ally too, huh?
Of course. Tenmyoji had only 1 BP left, and he was guaranteed to vote ally. So there's no way we could betray somebody in that position.
If we had, then he'd...
Yeah, you didn't have much choice. Alice K and Dio, on the other hand, seem to have had a less pleasant round.
Hey, what the hell is your problem? You're either crazy or just an asshole.
I think it's both.
Were you trying to kill me?
No, nothing like that.
Well then, what was it like? If we'd voted ally,
You would be dead. The needles in your bracelet would have activated, killing you.
See? That's exactly what I'm talking about. I didn't think there was any way in hell you guys would choose Ally, not with Alice's BP at 1. The only way you could possibly vote was Betray. Picking Ally when I knew you guys would pick Betray would have been suicide.
You can't die. You've got 6 BP.
Well, maybe not immediately, no. But I would have been signing my own death warrant. Heck, not just mine. Everyone except Kay's.
What?
Didn't you think it through? Your vote was always gonna be Betray. Let's say I was a raving lunatic and picked Ally. What would happen to Kay's BP?
6 plus 3 would make 9.
See? Then it'd be game over. Life over. He'd open the number 9 door and blow this popsicle stand. And that'd leave us twisting in the wind, living out the rest of our miserable lives stuck in this place. You see? That's why I chose Betray. I did it to save all our necks, including yours.
Alice gritted her teeth and scowled fiercely at Dio, apparently trying to think of a rebuttal before finally snorting indignantly and stalking away. Shortly thereafter, the warehouse was filled with the rumbling sound of doors sliding shut. Looks like we got another puzzle room to do then.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the star round.
Good.
Star keys are required to open the gates. There is no
My hair's
set
getting long
limit
again.
on usage of the star keys. The Ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
Many times as we want, huh? Then that
We can
means...
play the AB game as many times as we want, right?
Yeah, we've been over this.
Hey, didn't Zero Jr. say something about this?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get off a pair and solo assignment.
Yeah, he did. Come on, let's just get it on with. For the moments, a series of risks are extended for me to examine. I see. Luna and Clover are a cyan pair, Fire and Alice are a magenta pair, the remaining 3 are all solos. Kay is red, Dio's green, and I'm blue. I'm a solo! Is that the first time we've been a solo? I don't remember. So how are the group supposed to work for the next round? I think the next doors are going to be those white ones down on floor B warehouse.
Yeah, I heard about those. Alice told me about them while we were here waiting for you and Clover. I think I've got them figured out.
Yeah, so lay it out for us. How are the groups going to shake out this time? Fi nodded and began to explain. Option A. Temioji and Quark pair up with me to open one door. Fi and Alice pair up with Dio to open another door. Luna and Clover pair up with Kay to open the last door.
Oh? Is there only one option?
Yes. No other combinations would be able to open the secondary doors. Admittedly, Tenmyoji and Quark aren't here for us to check, but I'm sure they're the yellow pair. If they weren't, then Sigma would be stuck without anybody he could pair up with.
Oh God. I never thought I'd have to put up with Dio again.
Well, you just didn't think hard enough then. Sooner or later, everybody puts up with Dio. Wait.
Wait. I just put myself down. But I am the biggest asshole in the world, so...
So, what should we do now? It looks like we have a lot of time until the primary doors open.
Yeah, about 80 minutes.
I'm worried about Quark's condition. Those pods can't cure Radical 6. He still needs help.
Well, we don't have anything to lose. So we might as well look for that medicine. Excelavir, right?
Yeah. What about the rest of you?
Oh, I'll help.
As will I.
Me too.
Fine. I guess I can help.
What about you, Sigma?
Of course I'll help. Kind of a jerk, wouldn't it?
Okay. We should split up and search.
Even Captain Dipshit's gonna help. After some discussion, Dio and Kay were assigned to the pantry, Luna and Alice to the treatment center, Clover and Fire and myself to the pressure exchange chamber.
Shall we regroup in the Floor B warehouse 10 minutes before the doors open?
We all nodded. Kay turned to Alice and Luna.
You are going to the treatment center, correct?
Yes.
Then please remember to tell Tenmyoji where we intend to meet and when.
Okay.
You must also remember to bring Quark with you. I am concerned about removing him from the pod, but it can't be helped. Without Quark's bracelet, Sigma and Tenmyoji will be unable to open the secondary door.
Right.
Good. Looks like we got all that straightened out. Let's go.
With a final nod to one another, we split up, each team heading in a different direction. And with that, we need to wrap this episode up. Because we are out of time for today. We must be nearly running out of, we must be running out of puzzle rooms to do. Surely. There can't be that many left. But we're gonna have at least one more in the next one. Till then, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for taking it out with me, and I'll see you in the next episode.